Nate in your state.
What's going on, y'all? This is Nate from Nate in Your State. I'm real excited about today's episode because I'm going to talk about Battle & Brew, which is in Sandy Springs, Georgia. Before I get into that, I just want to give a big shout out to my homegirl, Khadija Williams, and Always Up Apparel for hooking me up with this awesome shirt. Yo, this is fire right here. And if you want to check out her stuff and Always Up Apparel, I'm going to have the information in the show notes below. So you can check that out right now, or you can check that out after the episode. But I'm just going to have it out there for y'all. So now let's get back to Battle & Brew. So let's say you're starting off in downtown Atlanta. Let's say somewhere near the Georgia Aquarium. I'll say your best bet is to take an Uber 19 minutes from downtown Atlanta up into 5920 Roswell Avenue, Sandy Springs, Georgia, which is Battle & Brew. Alternatively, what you can do if it shows up, what you can do, you can take this train, and you're gonna have to do some transferring. I don't know Georgia like that, but you can take the Peachtree Street station and navigate your way there. But I'm just gonna say your best bet is to like take an Uber. Or drive up there if you have the need to go over there. And when you go to Sandy Springs, zoom in. You're gonna look for a parking lot when you get over there, and it's at this corner over here. Let me drop a little man right here, and cool. This is what you're gonna be looking for. Let me turn around. There we go. Battle & Brew. Now, if you ever wanted to go hang out, grab a drink, get a bite to eat, and have fun doing it, then Battle & Brew is the place to go. Like, if New York had a spot, a consistent spot like this, it will be a wrap. You know what I mean? That we don't have a spot where you can do all the things above and play video games consistently, like every day of the week. I'm going to post their website in the show notes, so you guys can see their hours of operation. But New York City doesn't have anything like what Battle & Brew brings to the table for Georgia. We have something here and there that goes, I think, bi-weekly, but when it comes to Battle & Brew in Sandy Springs, Georgia, it's a whole new ball game. It's something that it's very refreshing for gamers. Their setup is amazing. You know, you have a lot of people who's engaged in playing games, and you can grab a drink and get food while you're doing those things. It's amazing. I say it's pure genius to someone who lives up north. And their menu is even creative. You should see what's on the menu. Soup, salads, and sides, pita pizzas, small plates, chicken, burgers, entrees, and an extra sauce. Oh my goodness, my mouth is watering again just by listing the categories that they have. You guys don't understand how good this stuff is. And then you look at the prices, oh my gosh, the prices are reasonable. It's reasonable. And I just wanted to buy the entire menu when I came here. And I came there with an appetite. I'm going to show you what I just ate. I had the Triforce nachos. And these nachos are loaded. Just take a look at it, man. It's filled with a whole bunch of good stuff. And it comes with the sour cream right there at the corner. It's good. What I would want in the future is guacamole. But this is definitely good. These nachos are worth it. And then we have the Brachium and Mendo's, which is their bone-in wings. And you have the choice to choose between Buffalo Korean barbecue, regular barbecue, Charizard flavor, Old Bay, and Pandarian. Now, when it comes to the Charizard flavor, they said that the Charizard sauce is the hottest sauce that they got, and it's pretty cool because, you know, Charizard is the last evolution of the Charmander chain in Pokemon, for those who don't know, and he turns into more of like a fire-breathing dragon. So their take of that is to have a sauce named Charizard, and hey, that's going to be our spiciest flavor, and I dig it.
My impressions of the Charizard flavor is Bracken and Mendo. Charizard is supposed to be the hottest flavor, so I'm going to give that a try. With ranch dressing, it's not bad at all. It doesn't taste as spicy as I expected.
So in this clip, your friendly neighborhood Nate has just dived in, or already has been diving in from the looks of it, into the Bracken and Mendos, and this is what he has to say about them. Well, as far as the Bracken and Mendos goes, the Bracken and Mendo barbecue wings, for me, my personal preference is to have them with ranch dressing over than blue cheese. I feel, for me, I like how barbecue wings in general, how they taste on top of ranch than blue cheese. Blue cheese is more for buffalo wings than it is for barbecue wings. But I must say that the Bracken and Mendo Charizard flavored barbecue wings were the truth. I loved these wings. They were a bit on the crispy side. For me, I tend to like my wings where the meat comes off the bone relatively easily. I did have to work a little bit to get the meat off the bone, but they did come off the bone, and I was actually able to eat and enjoy at the same time while savor the flavor in my mouth. These were great tasting wings, and I recommend that you guys try and experiment with the other flavors that they have to go on top of it. I'm sure to be delightful for your taste buds at least. And in this video, you might notice some chicken tenders right next to my Bracken and Mendos. Those are called the Dragon Talons, and the Dragon Talons are two big pieces of chicken tenders on top of tater tots, which is really good with the chicken tenders. Now, those chicken tenders belong to my camerawoman Grace Brown, who was so kind to record me while I was trying out my Bracken and Mendos and the Triforce nachos. She also let me sample a piece of her Dragon Talons, and I must say, those chicken tenders were delicious as well. Like, seriously, I really wanted to eat everything off the menu, and I do highly recommend that you try out the food at Battle and Brew when you do go to visit.
The salsa on top definitely complements everything else. A bit on the spicy side. Definitely a bit on the spicy side. It's spicier than the Charizard wings that I had earlier. And I approve them. I approve them, indeed.
I hope you guys enjoyed my segment on Battle and Brew. I must say, from someone from New York who doesn't have access to those type of things consistently, Georgia, you got something good and you should cherish it. Battle and Brew was a really good treat for me. Don't forget to check out last week's episode where I'm talking about the Super Slice from Yonkers, New York. I'll put a link to that video below as well so you can check it out. That Super Slice was huge, guys. I kid you not. That Super Slice was huge. And so stay tuned for my future episodes as far as next week goes. I may not have a video uploaded on time, but I do have a nice treat ready for you guys. I am going to be going to Philadelphia via bicycle. Yes, via bicycle. And I got some spots to show you on that. Oh my gosh, I got some spots to show you on that. So stay tuned for that. And stay tuned for the trip too, because I know a lot of people's thinking, are you seriously going to Philadelphia via bicycle? Yes, I'm going to Philadelphia via bicycle. I am Nate. I'm going in your state. And I am going to Philadelphia via bicycle. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I hope you enjoyed my piece on Battle and Brew. If you did,
Click subscribe, then click on the bell thingy and drop a like. If you feel like supporting the show more directly, visit my Patreon. Once again, I am Nate from NateInYoState. Thank you very much for watching. Keep eating, keep exploring, and I'll see you next time.